Yeah. Welcome back to GVTV. That's right, Good Vibes Television at Digital Impact Studios. I am your man, RL. And once again, I'm seated with the lovely Savvy E and my man, DJ PRS1. Good people. How are you guys doing?
I'm doing fine. What about you?
Yep, been hanging in there. Had a rough work week, but been good.
Savvy, you are looking delicious.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
You are looking delicious.
Thank
I was peeping you out in the parking lot.
Was you now?
Yeah, I mean, the red head threw it off. I was about to offer you some money and shit. I ain't gonna lie to you, but you are looking great, girl.
Thank you. I try throwing a little something for myself, trying to look good for myself,
For yourself.
For myself. Got to.
I hear that. I ain't mad at you. You see, I ain't got nothing on serious, but I did dress down for a certain somebody that ain't gonna be here tonight, so I ain't gonna lie. I dress for people.
You do?
Yeah, I put on some hood gear for this individual, and that hood person ain't gonna be here, so I'm a little heartbroken over that.
So what you thought you was gonna fight up in the parking lot or something? You had to put on your down clothes?
Man, she can pull, snatch, fill, grab. She can do whatever she want.
Lord,
when she get here, it's gonna be on. I gotta find some more hood gear for her.
Okay. Just make sure you have on your Good Vibes Television shirt the next time.
I'm gonna get GVTV tattooed on me.
Okay. On your chest?
On my chest.
Okay.
Say it loud. Say it loud.
Nope.
Say it
Put
loud.
me in that trick bag.
Go ahead.
No, thank you.
PRS1, what's good with you, buddy? You see a rough work week?
Yeah, just rough work week. We had a couple incidents happening in Baltimore that happened to be a part of, and it was like, wow. We had this week we was faced with I don't know if anybody's seen it on Murder Inc., but it was 3 kids had died in a fire.
Yeah.
A couple of days ago. I was actually in the emergency room, and this whole thing popped off, and it was a horrible sight for the family. My heart goes out to the family, parents, all the family members. It was just rough, and you tend to think of your own children at that point.
Yeah.
All the, innocent little babies that this thing could happen to, and it's like, wow. And all you could think back and say, hey, God, I know you had a plan, but I'm not trying to doubt your plan, but why sometimes, you know what I mean?
And your shift, because I was on your shift with you.
Right.
I'm not sure if you recall the house fire about 5 or 6 years ago. It was like 17 people in the house.
Yeah.
So, and I was working down at the desk, and I seen Dad come in, and he just was gone. But like the mom, the 15 kids, and
right.
It was so yeah, man. That's hard. That is really hard,
Yep.
and people tend to look past the work that is done in hospitals when we talk about security, like, it's just security, flashlight cops. But you guys are so involved with everything that goes on in the hospital,
right.
Not just the hospital, but what comes into the hospital, because all that stuff be on the news because of social media. People know it before it even gets to the news.
Yep.
And then you got to deal with it. You got to be compassionate. You got to be empathetic and show sympathy. But at the same time, you got family and friends coming in acting like jerks and wanting to bogart and bum rush and all that. So, yeah, I get you, man. I get you.
People always tend to think of security as taking the, we can go off on security. But, from the guard standpoint, when there's a family that's hurting or because they just lost a family member, even we take the hit. We take that hit because we know this is nothing personal. It's an emotion that you're going through. We take that hit, and it sometimes we get hurt, sometimes we don't. But it's one of those things. People grieve in different ways, in crazy ways. And it's sometimes we got to take the hit. It's one of those things where it was a lot going on. We got apologies later. But
people view security as like McDonald's employees, but without the grease. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's really messed up how they view security, man. Like, man, fuck him. He ain't real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, dog, I'm here. You get paid, dude. Don't.
But not to get too spiritual. I mean, and this goes for security, nurses, and all that stuff. But our whole environment of everybody, the whole staff that's there, it's one of those things. Not to get too spiritual, but it's like God put you in a place to see certain things for you to think differently in your own life. You know what I mean?
Amen.
Because when you leave, when I remember all of my whole crew, the whole staff that worked that night, we all left. And the next day we came and we were talking about it, we were debriefing, and we are all talking about it. And everybody said, I went home, and like me, I went home. I sat in the car for a minute, and I had to come get myself together in the car before I go upstairs. I sat in the car, reflect on all what we did that night, all what we had to go through, and I was like, wow. And I remember talking, basically praying from work to home, the whole ride home, praying for this family. You know, it's not no official prayer. It's, hey, God, my heart goes out to these people. You know, help them through the struggle, this pain. I don't know what I would have done. I'm looking at some of these people going off, and I'm like, y'all calm. I would have been breaking crap.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'd have been throwing shit. You know what I mean? So I think we get put in some situations for your own, basically for your own life. So you could appreciate your own kids, you appreciate your own life, you appreciate your family. Because that's all everybody said. They went home and they basically loved on their family.
Yeah.
That day, So.
Yeah.
But we don't want to get too morbid, folks. But
Everybody on here, this man, very religious man, God-fearing man. But as soon as this show is over, we're going to Norma Jean. We're going to bless some of them strippers with some offering money.
we're going to pray for these hoes. No.
Savvy, how was your week?
Oh wow. I work. And
Jesus,
I just work. Like that's all I do is just work. If I'm not working on my stuff, I'm working at my job. So that's all I did. And Sunday, I just really relaxed and stayed in the house and, just got ready for today. So I didn't really do too much. It's like I'm trying to get prepared for the show, and it's a lot of stuff that comes with it because you got a lot of people that they don't take your stuff serious. So, I got a lot of people coming and going, backing out. So I got to find people to fill this spot and all that kind of stuff. It's a lot of work, especially when you're doing it by yourself almost. So then, I manage 2 people, so I have to deal with that type of stuff as well. So I really don't have time for myself. So I just worked this weekend. I was at my job, my 9 to 5 all day from sun up to sundown. Still had to do what I had to do for my clients and stuff. So Sunday, I just took time for myself, really.
You know how I feel. You know what I want to say about
What you want to say, sir?
Man, fuck them, man. They can't come and be responsible and see, that's one of the problems when they come, and I'm just assuming they're young people.
Most of them, yeah.
Yeah, and this is the problem with young people. You work 8 to 16 hours a day, 6 days a week. You still have time set aside to do your projects, take care of the people you manage and stuff like that. DJ PRS1, he got his radio station and all that good stuff going on, right? And he works 12 to 8 at night. He's here now. He got to be at work later on tonight. If you want it, you do it.
Exactly.
If you want it, you do it. And a lot of young people believe while I'm not doing it, somebody's going to do it for me, or they're going to be like, it's okay.
Right.
That's him. They so talented that we'll give them a pass. But how many passes are we supposed to give them?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And that's the problem with the talent with these young individuals today, because they're extremely talented.
Yes, they are.
They can make it up out if they want to, if they choose to, but the commitment, realizing the level of responsibility that comes with everything that you're doing. Okay, you at this level, but once you get to the next level, there's a whole set of responsibilities, a whole new set of rules. And guess what? You got to work harder.
Right.
Just because you went from 1 to 2 don't mean, I can take it easy now because I'm not where they are. Dog, he's trying to get to where you at. You got to work harder to keep him at bay and to get to where whoever your idol is.
Right.
Work hard, and that's the problem. They think it's a joke. They wanna show up for the fun stuff. If it's hard, man, I ain't doing it. I'm gonna stay home. I'm gonna smoke some weed and drink. I was gonna do that to y'all tonight. I was gonna call y'all. I'm like, yo, fuck the show tonight. I'm staying home.
So you gonna smoke some weed and drink?
I thought he was gonna go with it.
Hey, look, I'm going to chill. And today it just felt like a really bad day when I woke up, and I was like,
It's the first of spring.
that's the crazy part, right? I didn't go out all day. We was talking about this before the show started. Like, what the like today was just one of them days. Like, I'm not coming out the house.
Yeah. I felt that way too. I had to come out the house because I had to come to work, but it was just like, I don't know, the atmosphere for me was weird.
Yeah, it was just off the day. It was just off.
Yeah. I tried to make the best of it, so It is what it is. I
But
mean,
we're here now.
yeah, we here.
Right.
I'm glad
You
you
know,
came
we got
too.
it's the thing about the commitment. The
There
thing
you
what you
go.
were just saying, like
There you
we
go.
have a commitment to do this, and so. And when I get here, I feel better. So,
Man, fuck
yeah.
that. We paid this for this damn session. I'm gonna be here. They ain't gonna give us our money back.
They ain't gonna give us no refund.
They gonna give
We
us
need
no
a
refund. So, hey, legend, how you doing?
We need a refund.
Yeah, we need a refund. I wasn't gonna come. Nah, but
Oh,
but like you said, once you get here, you're good. You know, so. Oh, we got something going on up. Savvy.
I'm trying to get his
Yeah.
attention.
Cupcake Man, Mikey McCoy. Talk about
No,
he probably at work high anyway.
I'm not exactly sure what's going on. It looked like Savvy is trying to jerk DJ PRS1 off,
Oh,
but
no.
I'm not exactly.
Pam,
I'm not
Pam
entirely
Spice.
sure what is
No,
going
ma'am.
on over there.
It would not happen. Not with the munchkin.
right.
Not sitting next to the munchkin. No, sir.
So, so real quick, I want to. So y'all know I went out of town this weekend.
Right.
I went to South Carolina to see our second oldest child. He graduated from Army boot camp,
Okay. Okay.
and he's 18. And when he left us, he looked like a teenager.
Mm-hmm.
PRS1, you know, it's I don't know what it is about the workouts. I was in the Marine Corps, so I the change of the face.
Right.
He don't look like a kid no more.
No.
Broke down crying. I was like a bitch, man. When I saw my son and I seen the new look on his face, his physique.
Yep.
Oh my God, man! I was so proud.
You're a man now.
I was so proud,
Left
man.
as a child, came back as a man.
So proud, and he has a decent bank account too.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
But not
okay.
only that, remember the lingo. He comes back and yes, sir.
Yeah. Oh
Yes,
my
ma'am.
God. Oh my
Yes,
God.
ma'am. No, ma'am.
Yeah. No
Like,
cursing. Just a whole. It's the military
kid?
lingo.
Okay.
So proud of him. He's down there till May, and then he comes home and he goes to Morgan for 4 years,
Okay.
and then he graduates and he got to give them 4 years back, and he goes in as a lieutenant. So proud of him.
Yep.
I mean,
But it's also pride when you see your child have that. I'm saying child, but your young individual now has that confidence within themselves.
absolutely.
Because that's what's real. That boot camp builds that confidence. You can stand on his own as an individual. It's not just about, but you can stand as a leader.
He wanted to pay, so we took him out. We left there,
Right.
Because you know the Army better than I do, because
Yeah.
it was totally different. I was in the Corps. They only had
Sorry to
6
hear that,
hours. Whatever. They only had 6 hours to hang with us before they check into the next station or whatever.
Right.
So we went to brunch, I guess. 'Cause
Yeah.
It was 12 o'clock, and he was like, "I want to pay for our meal."
I know.
Oh, okay.
And it
as
was
a dad. It's
it was
weird.
8 of us, right? And I'm sitting there thinking, I'm looking because we're at this restaurant,
Right.
and I'm like, I appreciate it. But dude, you don't want this $300 bill. Like I'm like, dude, you I'm about to get something to drink.
But then
Stepmom.
you got to remember now. He got the uniform. He got clothes. He got housing, all that stuff. So what are you really paying for? Nothing. He's just banking that dough.
And that's why I don't understand why we have so many young people who graduate
Right.
lost.
Yep.
I ain't going in a white man's war. I ain't going in a white man's army. Fuck that. That's some dumb shit. Y'all slaves. They gonna brainwash you
Yeah.
and all of this shit. And 18, 19, 20, they're never in the house. You take a look at the squeegee kids, right? They not kids. Those are grown ass men. They
Yep.
just 18, 19, and 20.
Right.
They can't be in a house because whoever they live with say, "Oh, you got to get out of this house. If I'm going to work, you got to get the fuck out of this house."
Right.
So you out. You don't have any money for food. You don't really have any money. You know what I'm saying? You don't have anything. Your clothes you're probably sharing with your homeboys,
Right.
or you're wearing the same dirty ass black jeans, right? You got some decent kicks, but I mean, okay, they decent, but you ain't got shit, man.
Right.
But you go in the military, it's white man's. Let me tell you something. I was in the Marine Corps. I didn't need to go. I chose to go. I needed discipline, and I knew my father was getting tired of me. I went in. While I was in, there was a white boy. I can't think of his name. And he said to me one night, and this is like 1 o'clock in the morning, he said, "Man, I'm just so thankful for the Marine Corps. Don't you feel the same way?" And I'm looking at him like, "Man, I'm trying to get the fuck out of here. They beating the shit out of us." He was like, they put a roof over our head, they clothe us, and they feed us. And this is a white boy.
Right.
So I'm looking at him, right? And I'm like, but I get where he coming from. Because if you coming from nothing,
Yes.
if you coming from where you are slacking,
Yes.
right? As far as money, your family, the number of kids, and all this good stuff, you're hurting. You don't know what it's like to actually have your own.
Right.
And the military will give you that.
Exactly.
Will pay for it. And they don't realize they got base housing. If you choose to get married, you ain't got to look for a house. They give you a house on the base.
Right.
You ain't got to pay no rent. Right? It's just so much out there for our people in the city, not
Right.
just black kids, but any family, any kid who is struggling.
The only color, remember what he used to say in the military? The only color we got here is OD green.
That's it, green.
That was it.
But
No
I never
racism.
wanted to go into no military. That was.
But a lot of people wonder why, where my tax dollars are going. The way they live in that military, that's where my tax dollars are
What? What? Oh
Yes.
my God, Savvy, you'd have looked good in green.
going. Yes. That,
You'd have looked good in green, especially with those
If
boots
I
you
did
got
go,
on, man.
if I did go, I wanted to go into the Air Force, but my mother wouldn't let me.
Air
so
Force
so
is a
I
good
actually
thing.
tried out for the Air Force before I went Army. I tested for it. I was fine. I wanted to be a fighter pilot. But I wore glasses. So because of the
That's what I'm
2020
saying, because you see over the.
Yeah. No, they had phone books back then. But because I didn't have 20/20 vision, I was not I was not eligible to be a fighter pilot. Because I wanted to fly them damn planes. And I was like, hey, I was going to become a pilot, all that stuff. But because of my damn vision, I couldn't do it. So I ended up, well, to hell with the Air Force. I ain't trying to do all that if I can't fly.
Nah, I
I'm going to
got
be in the Air Force and not fly.
Air Force, but see, you'd have been a pilot. You know how
Right.
much.
Yeah.
I can't. I was gonna say something. I'm not gonna say it because we got women here. I ain't gonna say it. But those women would have been all over you, dude.
Yeah, you've been watching that Top Gun, huh?
What? Yeah, man. Yeah, speaking of Top Gun,
Yeah, I got a motorcycle out the deal, but that's about it.
we have some Top Gunners here tonight. We're gonna let Savvy introduce
Yep.
them as well.
Hey guys, how y'all doing? So we
Hey,
got
how you doing?
Good. So we got singer songwriter Bret here tonight with us. How you doing,
What's
sir?
up? I'm alive. I'm alive.
That's good. That's good. So I'm not gonna say your name. I'm gonna let you say your name because I'm always messing up your name.
It's okay. It's
Yeah.
Pere.
Pere, that's what it is. But she's a rapper from DC, right?
Baltimore.
Oh, okay. But where you coming from?
Baltimore.
Oh, I thought you was driving from somewhere else.
No, I was
Okay.
driving from somewhere, but
Oh, okay. So we got her from out of Baltimore. I met her at the sneaker show,
Right.
and man, her music was phenomenal.
thank
Yes,
you.
yes. It was one song that you had sent me, and I kept telling you, that's the song that I knew everybody was going to like. And you sung that song, you rapped that song at the show, and everybody was feeling it. I was
Everybody.
walking around, and I was like checking everybody's vibe, and they was loving that song.
Yeah.
And I was like, I told her that song was going to be a hit.
That was a good call on your part.
Yeah. I got it. So, but yeah, well, thank y'all for being here. So, Mr. Bret,
Awkward. It's like-
Bret Spears.
Awkward.
Sears.
Sears. Why keep saying Spears? But anyway, I heard you thought I was going to get at you the other day.
What you mean?
When I called you and you thought you was in trouble.
Oh yeah, because the first time, I usually rely on like Chris to handle all the management stuff, and so the chat was like people were just asking you random questions. Well, how do I do this? Where do I go for that? And literally, you included the information in the message, and people were still asking you questions. So because of that, I missed the message that you said you had booked it for that Monday. And then I was like, damn, I didn't show up. And then when you called me, I was like, damn, she about to get at me again. What I do now? So I asked Chris, I was like, did we miss another podcast? He was like, no, we good. We're good. So,
No, that was an accident. I was taking the phone out of my pocket. But, I ain't the warrior. I ain't gonna come at you like that. I'm gonna take it to Chris first, like Chris did with you. Yeah. So tell us about yourself.
absolutely. So I am a Baltimore native. I grew up all over Baltimore. I went to Baltimore City School. I actually came from, like, my family was like poor. So I was like, you know what? I don't want to live like this. I want to do something with myself. Since I was a kid, I always loved music. But in school, people would say, you can't be a musician. You can't be a basketball player. You can't, have the normal, you have to be a doctor. You got to be a lawyer or a teacher, like something like that. So, like, just going through school, I was just like, you know what? Whatever it is, I'm just going to be successful. And I will always have my music to me. I will always work on music regardless. And then just that, I just stayed at it. So when I was in high school, I got a chance to be in Steve Harvey's first Disney Dreamers Academy. And he flew me out to Disney World. I was with 100 other kids. I was the only white student, right? So Steve Harvey was like, "Hey man, come get my coffee for me." I was like, "Steve, I'm one of the dreamers, man." And then ever since that, like we bonded, and he became like my role model. Like he's just an awesome guy. Behind the cameras, he's like really sincere, really passionate. So after that, it just inspired me. So I went to UMES, historically black college, got my degree. Went back to school, got 2 masters after that in music business, marketing and management. So like at the same time I'm working on my music, I'm also like, you know what, let me stay with this nerd side so that I have like an income that I can manage.
Absolutely.
And so like right now I'm working 2 jobs. I have computer to computer. As soon as I get off, I go right into the studio and work on music. So like that's just my life. Like no matter what I do, no matter where I have to go, I'm just gonna fight to make a change, to make sure that the next generation that comes can be successful and make an impact. And just to wherever my music takes me, I'm just gonna continue to do it because that's my passion. And I feel like everyone, regardless of what you have to do your day-to-day is, when you're not doing what you love, do what you gotta do to get where you need to get to. And if you keep going, then you'll make it. Wherever that place is, it might be somewhere you didn't expect it to be, but at the same time, you just didn't give up, and you don't have nothing to regret.
Wow, that's a lot. Indeed. Thank you.
Salute,
Thank you.
salute.
Yes.
Actually, I do, because I didn't know you were white. I ain't gonna lie.
That's because he don't look at the stuff I send him. That's why.
Well, I mean, you never know these days. You said something that was, and what was it? See, I lost my train of thought because I realize I'm speaking to a white man because I want to be correct.
It goes back to when you said the white man's world.
You know, just like I'm trying to sit up, I'm trying to get correct here.
Oh my goodness.
That's what it is. So you were the one that didn't come to the last show.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I snitched on myself.
Oh, dog, I dogged you. You gotta watch that last episode. I dogged
snap.
you, man. But I'm glad you came here tonight, man, because man, it just feels good to hear a young man doing something with themselves. How old are you, man?
I just turned 30. Yeah.
Gotta take a real good look at you. You say you're 30, I'm gonna believe you. You know, white people age differently. But yeah. So where can someone go to check out some of your music?
Yeah, you can go to BretSears.com. I always promote Spotify. I'm not really into like Apple Music. Spotify is how a lot of artists make their income.
Wow.
So I'm all for the profit platform. So Spotify, YouTube, Instagram, like main connect. And if not, go to BretSears.com and then you can find whatever platform you have.
Absolutely. What high school you go to?
Renaissance Academy in McCullough Homes.
Wow. You was in the McCullough of the homes?
Yep.
Oh, man, Lord. For those that don't know,
Right.
this young man is fast. If he can't fight, he is fast. Lightning fast. That's good. That's good stuff, though. That's good stuff.
All right, Miss Pere A, right?
Yes.
What's
yes,
going
yes.
on with you?
Well, my,
So we read your bio and it's real interesting. So
Yes,
it's like,
yes.
tell us
I
about
was about to
yourself.
say my story a little total opposite from his.
Well, we want to hear it.
Well, it's kind of the same. I mean, I was more so of like a off the grid type person. Like I hoop. I really wasn't. I mean, I was into music, but rapping that didn't come till after my little brother got killed, which was in 2013. But even still during that, I was still hooping, but my focus wasn't really there. I really came up with a family that's like out there. So y'all say he from the McCullough of the homes. My family is like would be like that.
The
So,
McCullough,
like,
they the McCullough of the homes.
The McCullough of
Yeah,
the homes
right,
of
right,
the
right.
family. So it's like,
So he was running from y'all.
yeah, he would have been. He would have been if my cousins were there. But yeah, I pretty got an interesting story. I mean, my dad is my dad. He's a legend. I feel like I see it. That's how I see it. My mother, a hustler. I pretty had the best of both worlds. As far as like the music part, my focus is there, but you know when your pockets ain't right, you gotta
Do what you
there's
gotta
other
do.
stuff. You gotta do what you gotta do. I feel like if I was more so focused on my music, I probably would be further. But I'm not gonna complain because it's a lot of people that wish they were in my shoes. Like my manager had me out in L.A. in the rooms with the big guys of the industries that I don't even know, but I did my research on them after I left them, and it was like, oh shit, like excuse my language, but like
Good.
I'm here, like I'm in the same room with these guys. They feeling the music. I had one session with a guy named Dallas Martin. We had Bang, Talk, a Dream Chasers in there, a couple of they artists. and all they wanted to hear was my music. So it was like, oh wow. I think we played them probably like 30 songs that's not even out.
Right. Okay.
4 was probably unreleased. But I mean 4 was probably released. The other was unreleased. So it was like that really did something to me. Like I came a long way. I want to share my story, but I can't like really share my story because it's like
Okay. We
it's so
understand.
much other stuff going on with
Right,
it.
right.
So I
You
mean,
good-
but
you good with the highlights.
yeah, right. But yeah,
But where are you right now with your music? Like,
I would say I'm 1 foot in and 1 foot out.
okay, okay,
What-
okay.
And what's keeping that 1 foot out?
Like I need to get up off my ass and push myself more.
Gotcha.
Like
Gotcha.
I gotta put some fire up under my ass to get to where I need to be. But like I'm there. Like
Yeah.
So you say you have a manager?
hmm
Okay.
her name is Kiera actually.
Miss
She live
Kiera?
out L.A.
Miss Kiara, you need to put some fire under her.
Yeah.
Because she's a real good artist. Like, I listen to her music, the stuff that she's saying. When you post stuff, I'm always looking at it. And I'm like, this girl is dope.
Thank
But
you.
you have to have that drive.
Yeah.
You know, and you got to want it. You know, I can tell you all day that you dope, but you want it as well. You know, so we got to get some fire under their butt.
And it's funny that you say that because that's been my father's issue with me my whole life. Like whatever I do, like I'm pretty good at, I'm like a jack of all trades, but especially with basketball, he wanted me to be that, and that's not where like I wanted to be. And I just never, I was always good at it.
Right.
I would say I'm great, but everybody call me so great, right? I was great at it, but I just didn't have that drive for it. Like
Right.
it wasn't, that's not where I wanted to be. I want to be here, it's just, I don't know.
Trying to figure it out.
Yeah, I'm trying. That's where I'm at. I'm in the middle of trying to figure everything out.
There's nothing wrong with that. How old are you?
26.
Okay.
I almost said 24.
Okay.
I wish, but I'm 26.
So you're at a good point in your life, you know. You're still trying to figure out you're moving, you know, but you're not moving as, I guess, fast as you would like. But at the
Right.
same time, you're moving. You know, just keep moving. Just keep working towards that goal. You know what I'm saying? Figure out a way to get that foot aligned with that other foot, you know, because life is short. Before you know it, you'll be 44.
Right. All right,
Like
come
what
on.
I'm
That's
saying.
you just added a lot of years. You could have said 30.
Yeah, no, I mean, time just
Like,
time,
nah, I get it.
Time goes. So you played at Bowie,
Yep.
right? So what high school did you come from?
I went to Digital Harbor,
Oh,
All right.
transferred to St. Francis.
okay,
Out of St. Francis, I actually went to UMES for 2
Oh,
years.
nice.
okay.
I left there, then I went to Bowie.
Was Nick the
Yeah.
coach down there at the time still?
He's still down
he's
there.
still down there.
Yeah, but other girls, we had Coach Shouting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Also, you had some great role models.
I did.
Yeah, some great role models. His son played for me, little league
Football, basketball,
football.
football.
Yeah. Okay.
But have you been paying attention though? It's like we had 2 female guests so far for this season,
Yeah.
and they both hoop.
They both. I was thinking that.
Yeah.
I was thinking, but I believe I can
That's
take both
crazy.
of them. I believe I can take both of them.
Oh,
don't
man.
know.
You probably could take me now.
Nah, see, I'm hiding this gut with this black, so
Yeah.
nah, I
You
can't
ain't the
keep
only one. That's why my shirt a little big.
Yeah.
Well, I don't hoop, so y'all got that.
You ain't got you, girl. Not with them heels on, looking good, girl. You ain't.
You know what?
got
So let's get back to our house.
I mean, it's really good when you meet females that's really good with balls.
Oh,
Lord, here we go.
Lord.
There go.
Turn to the Howard Stern show.
Man, she got her arms out. She can punch. She can fight.
Right. So yeah, that's the other athletic thing she does. You didn't tell us.
Oh, yeah. I got a little boxing
Beat
up
your
under my
ass.
sleeve.
Oh yeah.
That's cool.
See, there you go.
Yeah. So he's
Leaving here with a black eye today.
No, I'm going to keep it cute today. I'm going to be a lady.
There you go. Thank God.
Look,
Thank
she
God.
got a hair out. She gotta keep it cute. She don't want to sweat that hair out.
Sure down.
All right, man.
Right. So I'm gonna ask Bret first. What would you say inspired you to start into the music career?
I'm not gonna lie. The first song I ever knew. So when I was a kid, I don't mean to get deep again, but when I was a kid, like early, I grew
Right.
up. I was in a shelter with my twin brother and my mom and my sister, and she gave me a tape player, and the only song on there was Tony Braxton, "Unbreak My Heart."
Oh wow.
And I must have listened to that damn record like a million times, and it was just hearing the song, like inspired. Like I want to sing, I want to do music. And then ever since then, it's just like I would that's when people was using CD players when CD players came out, and I would just like get everywhere I went, get a CD, no matter what the genre, R&B, pop. But like it just continues. When people ask me what my favorite artist is, I don't have one. Like literally, I'm so excited for Spotify every Friday, New Music Friday.
Right.
I'm like, who got a good record? And sometimes you be disappointed by the artist that you love, you know? Sometimes you're not. So I think everything inspires me. Music inspires me. Things outside of music inspire me. So life, man.
Good, that's good. Pere, same question. When did you know this is what I want to do? This is what I want to make a career out of? And I guess where did Pere A come from?
Well, I'm gonna start with where Pere came from.
All right, no problem.
My dad actually named me Pere. My name is actually Pere.
Okay.
How the accent mark is,
Right.
but of course he put the wrong accent mark, so it's Pere.
Dad.
So, he actually got it from a singer.
Okay.
I don't know if her name was Pere Pebbles or something like that.
Never heard of it.
This was back in y'all day, I think. Y'all listening.
Might be his
Pebbles,
day.
right?
Look, shots fired.
Yeah. So he kind of I'm sorry.
Did this chick just call us out?
Low key. But no, that's where he got the name from.
25.5.
Yeah, the A is from my last name. I don't have a middle name, so he wanted me to be like him.
So that worked out pretty good, though.
Yeah,
I guess with
it did.
That's
yeah,
cool.
pretty
It's
neat.
catchy.
That's pretty neat.
Come off your tongue like water, right?
Right.
Yeah, like very. But what inspired me to rap was, I was very good at English. Like that was my favorite subject. Like I know how to put words together. I used to
Right,
write
right.
poems, try to write little books here and there. But like I said, once my little brother got killed, he was a rapper.
Right.
So it was just like, well, shit, if I could express myself like this, I played basketball, but that wasn't really like my lane.
Right.
So
right.
once I started, I got in the studio one time with one of my father homeboys, and he was like, "Oh shit, this is actually hard." But you your hardest critic. So it's like, no, I don't like that. So I just kept going, like trying to get better, get better, get better. Then it was like people started noticing, and I just started running with it. Like
It's addictive.
it is,
It's
it
addictive.
is.
Yep.
And I'm big on music.
When,
Like I love
when
music.
people love your craft and you get that energy from them, and it's especially your creativity that it came from your heart and whatever, it's amazing, it's electrifying,
Yeah.
right? When people love what you do.
Like I could just hear a beat and then just start writing.
I'm just looking at you, brother. You,
I know.
look, you turn your head, look at me. I'm just like,
He kept looking at me like, what the
you
fuck
spitting
know about
jewels,
that
man.
shit?
You spitting jewels.
I'm lost. Like, what's going on? Like, we gonna put your table back and let y'all fight? Like, I don't know what's going
We
on.
good. We good so far.
No,
we good.
we ain't fighting with Perrier in the room.
Nah.
Oh Lord.
That don't make no sense.
Shit, I'm on Miss Savvy side. She ain't fighting. I ain't
Right.
fight.
Hey,
Thank
I
you,
ain't
ma'am.
mad.
Thank you. Because I don't fight. I just
don't-
observe. I observe everything.
Savvy.
Yes.
So you got a show coming up. Are these two individuals a part of the show?
Yes, that's why they're here. So
Oh,
yeah.
snap. Okay. So
This is how I know you don't listen.
I
Just
don't.
like a man.
Hold up.
Just
so
like a
look,
man.
so look.
What you say?
Savvy sent us like 8 posters,
Yes.
right? All you see is the person on the poster, right? And it
Right.
says the date. They're gonna
Right.
be there,
Right.
and they got the show's logo, right? Now, look, I don't know who you dudes are, man. So I gotta wait till I ask her, right? Because do you send information on it?
Mm-hmm.
See, I got to do better. I'm not
Reading
good.
is fundamental.
It
Yeah,
is,
thank you.
right? But I'm from Baltimore City, right? Public
Oh,
school,
wow.
right?
Oh,
That 2%, right?
Mikey got the name Pebbles. I just saw it. What is it? Pebbles Perry Reed.
Yup.
Okay.
Oh, Pebbles.
Yeah.
Oh, Pebbles.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I said
that was her
Pebbles
middle
5
name.
minutes ago, man.
Right.
Well, just like you don't read, we don't listen. You don't listen to you.
I got you.
Okay.
I deserve that one.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. So, are y'all excited? Getting ready for the show?
I am.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But tell us a little bit what y'all gonna bring to the show. Like,
You want to go first?
Ladies
Yeah, you've been
first.
going first all night.
yeah.
Look, my accent comes out. I think I'm excited because I'm a performer. I love to perform. I like to bring dancers, effects, props, all that cool stuff. So I'm blessed to be a part of the experience. I know you work really hard. You're really out here doing it, and still sweet, still kind as can be. So I'm hoping just to bring a fire to your show, and just to be blessed with the other talent that you have there. So
Thank you.
Wow. It's like, no. I'm looking forward to working with you again. I actually did like the first, even though I was just completely unorganized, I really did like working with you.
Mm-hmm.
And I just feel like I'm going to bring the energy like I did before.
You did.
The swag, you know. And I just like how I feel when I'm performing. Like, even if people don't know my songs, they try and sing along. Like, I like how, that shit make me feel.
Right,
So,
right.
So can you do me a favor real quick? That song that you sung, do you remember the one that you performed?
with the
They had the old
the old school sample.
Yeah, can you give us a little bit of that? Just a
What?
little bit.
You want me to play it for you?
No, can you rap it a little
We'll
bit?
hit a little acapella.
Okay, acapella. How we go? I need you right now. Tell me. See, I got here because I done forgot some of the music. I forgot some of the lyrics.
But y'all gotta pull that song up.
All right.
Y'all do.
It is on all streaming platforms.
Yeah,
I'm more of an Apple Music type of artist because I like, everybody got it. I wouldn't say I'm not worried about the money. Like, I'm worried about the money, but everybody got Apple Music, so it's like it's easy to just send a link or post a link or
Gotcha.
oh, where can I find you at? Just type it in Apple Music.
Right.
Everybody got that on their phone.
right.
All right, Mr. Bret. We know we're gonna put you on the spot. Can you give us something? Come on.
Awkward.
You know.
What you want me to sing? Anything?
Whatever.
Whatever
Yeah.
flowing through you right now.
I don't know what it is, but I got that feeling. Waking up in this bed next to you, swear the room, no, it got no ceiling. If we lay, let the day just pass us by. I might get to too much talking. I might have to tell you something. One more, ready? I like me better when I'm with you. Yes I do, babe. I like me better when I'm with you. No, yeah. I knew from the first time I stay for a long time, 'cause I like me better when I'm with you.
See that, y'all? Y'all better come out May 13th. We got some bangers in the house. That's what I'm talking about. So, anybody else got anything for them?
Yeah, man, look, man, I ain't gonna lie to you. I had no idea you had that voice in you, right? I ain't gonna lie. I figured you was gonna come in here like Bubba Sparks or something.
Booty.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you, man.
That was next, man. That was next.
That was ugly.
Yeah, there you go. No. So I'm excited. I'm excited now.
You should have been
Right,
excited. You know,
wow.
it's a Savvy's
Hold on.
production.
Not about y'all. She got us. What are we doing? What are me?
Red carpet.
We on a red carpet.
Yeah, we on the red.
Like we did
That's
the
the
red
most
carpet.
exciting part.
No, it wasn't.
Right?
We did
No.
red carpet last time at the last show you was at. Let me tell you something. They gave us a hard time, man.
Hell
They
yeah.
gave us a hard time. But it was cool. But then it wasn't cool because we couldn't eat because all the food had weed in it. Right? So I mean, it was a good time, but they gave us a hard time at the red carpet. So, but as long as you two were there, and I'm gonna get to see some real entertainment.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking
And we
forward.
gotta-
You gonna bring dancers?
Yeah, I always bring dance.
They better have booty shorts on.
Oh, they do got booty.
That's what I'm talking about. So I'm looking forward to that.
So we got a great
wow.
lineup for the show. So y'all gonna be entertained. Y'all gonna be
Yeah.
really entertained. So
I
y'all gotta
can't
come
wait.
out and get them
I
tickets.
can't wait. Right.
Yep. So y'all wanna give a shout out to any special people in the room?
Yeah, I'm gonna give a shout out to my manager, Chris, aka Iconic Entertainment,
Right.
for doing his thing, being supportive, and just making sure his artists have what they need and stay grounded.
And
So,
how can we find you, sir?
he is Iconic Entertainment on Instagram, and then weareiconic.com.
Okay. And you said your music's on all streaming platforms.
All streaming platforms, yep. Apple Music, Spotify, just type Bret Sears, BRET, Sears like the store. No, we're not related.
And you, Miss Pere?
I'm gonna give a shout out to my lady. She did my hair. And my manager, Kiera. She's on Instagram at Fam Street Key. I know it's a little ghetto, but we're a little ghetto over here. Shout out to my mom for holding everything down. And yeah, my music on all streaming platforms. You can find me on Instagram at THAREALPEREA. And that's on everything. That's on Twitter, Spotify, Apple Music, everything.
Okay.
I'm everywhere.
Yeah,
That's
well,
right.
you out there. Right. So, one last question from me: if you can tell your young self something for today, what would it be?
You want to go first, Mr. Bret? you on a roll?
Yikes. Honestly, if I could go back in time and tell my young, it'd be don't be scared. It took me a long time to get where I am because I was scared. I was scared to put myself out there. I was scared to sing in front of people. I was scared to ask questions, to network, to get in front of people. Like I had stuff in front of me and I still didn't take advantage of it. So I would just say, don't be scared. Be confident. It's okay to be uncomfortable because in order to get somewhere in life, you have got to be okay with being uncomfortable.
Absolutely.
That's what's up.
It's the truth.
I would pretty much tell my younger self the same thing, and to own your truth. And shit, nothing worth having comes easy. I was pretty spoiled, so I didn't realize that till now. And it just not be so damn cool. Like when you so cool, like it be seeming like everybody want parts, and it's it's a little stressful at times. You've been pulled in so many different directions, so
Yeah, I know the feeling.
That's what.
no, you don't.
Being pulled and all. Huh.
It's the cool part for me. That's like,
I gotta try, man.
no, that's what's up. That's what's up. And it's so true. So what he said, the fear, because you put yourself out there, and now you're allowing the entire world,
Right.
especially in today's day, because of social
Into
media,
your life, right.
critique you,
Uh-huh.
right? And you got assholes, man,
Yeah.
who are they know you're good, and they're
Right.
just jealous,
Right.
Because they haven't gotten over their fear to put themselves out there. So
Oh,
Right, take me to
that-
church. Right?
Right. It's just real talk. It's because I think everybody in this room have had that fear when you go and you want to pursue something.
Yep.
It's not necessarily new, but it's something that you want to pursue. And so many people have done it before you. You're like, man, I can do it. But when the lights are on, the cameras are rolling, it's like shit. Because I got on stage before. I was supposed to rap, man, years ago. I never told y'all this shit.
Oh,
Right? Hold on, man.
Is it gonna be in the book?
Elusive.
Look, man, I got on stage. It was two of us, right? And I had the first verse. I wrote the song. So the shit was dope. I knew it was dope. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause just like you, I'm big on English. You know what
Right.
understand?
That's your
So-
story and you're sticking to it. Okay.
Right, yeah, that's my story. So I get out there and I hear the beat because my man hooked it up. I hear the beat and like I pick my head up because I got my fitted on and I see all them up. I see all
Eyes
them
looking
people,
at you.
right? And I was just like, yo, I turned around and turned my back to the crowd. He's like, yo, what are you doing? I'm like, yo, I'm out of here. I put the mic down and walked off stage, man.
oh wow.
And
choke.
he came, I choked. Right, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not easy, man. It
No.
is not easy. It's just not easy. We take a look at these people we idolize,
Yeah.
Jay-Z, Nas, and Kendrick Lamar,
Yep,
and
yep.
all of, they get on stage and of course they're used to it now. But at some point, everybody has bombed,
Right.
Yeah.
right? I was listening to Marlon Wayans,
Right.
and he said that he was at the Comedy Factory.
Yep.
Stand up, and he got heckled, and it was fucking Chris Rock.
Yes.
He stopped doing stand up for 20 years.
Yep. 19 to 20 years.
20 years.
He did not. Yeah, he did no stand up for 20 years.
Yeah, so that fear is real because there is something to fear.
Right.
It's not like there isn't nothing to fear because you got that asshole in the crowd just waiting to ruin your moment
Right.
because you're in it. They feel like you're in their moment.
Right.
Right.
They should be. I should be on stage. Man,
Right,
fuck
right.
him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I know you probably get it a lot because you are white. You know what I'm saying? But you sound good. You're talented. You're gifted. Not just that, but you went ahead and got educated, right? So you might come across people or people that are introduced to you, and it's like, man, that fucking white boy, man. That motherfucking broke ass John B. Man, I'm baby. It's me,
John
but all that is hate. They want to be where you're at. They want your accolades, right? And that's the fear in them, and they gotta learn to get over it. Like, just because you see him, you like, you jealous of him, right? So why don't you, like he said, it's hard. Ask him a question.
That's it. And he growing up the same way that you are, but because he white.
Because he white.
Because he white, right?
Ah, just
and
ask a
it,
question.
and then he roll up on you. Fuck it is, dummy. Hey, wait a minute. You can't say that. What you mean I can't say that? It's a Baltimore thing.
Right. It's just you gotta get past that fear. I'm so happy you two have, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys at our friend's show. It's special. And please think about this. You guys inspire people.
Yeah.
Yes.
You might not think about it, you might not realize it, but you inspire people. Okay, everybody that come in contact with you two, you speak to, when they ask you questions, when they walk away with greatness. Okay, they walk
Absolutely.
away with greatness. You two are great.
Thank
It
you.
might not
Appreciate it.
seem like it because your pockets aren't fat, but money do not measure greatness.
Yet.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go. Cause my man, what he say? He said, "I'm all for the financial stream."
You gotta make your money.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that. But yeah.
Yeah.
definitely. You know,
So a typical, what's a typical Saturday morning for each one of you? You know, like, I know, Bret, you could probably start since you've been starting off first. But Saturday morning,
Saturday
when
morning.
you're not Bret, you know, the singer-songwriter, what's a typical Saturday morning for you?
A typical Saturday morning.
Right.
So, I have 3 bulldogs,
Oh,
snap.
so it's a lot
Right.
to deal with. So, take my dogs out, come back in, might unwind, watch some TV, enjoying that I don't have to work. And then after a while, make me a really good drink, go into my little studio, record music, work on music. And then at nighttime, decide if I'm going to continue working. And sorry to say this, take an edible and continue working on music or watching a good movie. Or I used to go out a lot, and
Right.
then now it's just like when you get older, you're just like, man, I just want to work on my craft.
right.
Like
Stay in the house.
I go out and spend $100, $200 at a club that I'm never going to see that money again.
Right.
Glad the bartender's happy, but but yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like I'm a boring person. Like, yeah.
Yeah, you sound like a little bit.
Yeah.
That old age kicking.
Oh God. What are your Saturday mornings like?
Right.
Oh my God! My Saturday mornings, I might be hungover from Friday night. I
There
might
we
just
go.
be getting in the house Saturday
There you go.
morning.
She probably said, I don't even have one. It's a Saturday afternoon.
Right. I don't even
Right.
think I make Saturday mornings. I wake up in the afternoon, and I don't know. My Saturdays just be awesome. You know, once Friday come, it's
That's
like
good.
Yeah.
we outside.
Yeah.
It might not. You said you 30, right? Yeah.
She got
I don't know. I don't
Oh, I
know if
still
I'm gonna
go
feel
out.
like
Me
that
not.
at 30. I might still be outside, but
I do, but I'm
Yeah.
focused right now.
Yeah,
I'm at a
doing
point.
it.
much.
But everybody's different at certain ages. You know what I mean? So,
Mm-hmm.
look, I was a whole wife at 30 and 26 and stuff like that. So everybody has a different life.
True.
Why are you looking at me like that? She's like, what? What happened?
She.
Everybody just have it. But now I'm 51 years old. I'm
No, you're
proud
not.
of- yes, I am.
Wow.
I'm very proud of my
Where?
age.
Did I know that?
Yeah, shut up, McCoy, whatever you're trying to say up there. And
He sounds like, he sound older than me. That's
Oh, and now I feel like I'm starting my life. Like I don't want to go party and stuff like that, but I do want to see what's out there, you
Sure.
know. And I'm focused on my craft as well. So it's like I did I did things backwards, you know. I had children, I got married, I did all that stuff. Was married for 20 something years. Now I'm not married anymore, you know. I'm the age that I am, and I want to just enjoy life. But in enjoying life, you get a different look at trying to build your craft, you know. So I'm in between that. So I'm in between trying to enjoy life and building my craft. So
Shit, live your life like it's golden.
and I am. Yes, I am. I try not to worry about anything. I was very at one time in life because the religion that I'm under, I used to worry about a lot. Like I don't want to say this. I don't want to look like this. And as soon as I tell somebody my religion and who I am, they start judging me. Oh, you're supposed to do this. You're supposed to walk like this. You're supposed to dress like this.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, how do you know that? You
Right.
know what I'm saying? So I let people, the naysayers, say what they say, and I walk in who I am. Because I
True.
know, you know, who I am inside. So I can't worry about what other people think about me. You know, I got this, as my brother said, you only got one life
Yep.
and you got to live it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so that's what I'm doing.
You got one shot.
Yeah.
YOLO. Spend that money at the
Yeah.
club,
Lord.
you're gonna get it back.
Right?
Shit, money get printed every day.
Hello.
Absolutely, absolutely. So I'm looking at you, right? And I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm looking at you. I'm stuck on you, and I'm like, man, MC Light.
That's not the first time I got that.
Yeah, I'm like MC Light. Oh my goodness.
That's how I remind you of.
Yeah, I'm looking at. Yeah, I mean, I love MC Light. You know, she's a true pioneer. Love Light. We were speaking about her on way back from South Carolina. We was speaking on Queen Latifah. You know, it's 50 years of hip hop.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
my girl right
No.
there.
Yes.
And we was like, man, why don't they do a real Legends tour? You dig what I'm saying? Like,
Right. Like a Queens.
yeah, like cause we was looking at they got a tour now going on. It's Keith Sweat and all this and all those. I mean, it's every year, so it's the same thing every year.
Yeah,
and we go.
I'm about to
slow.
say, cause I was in college like way back when I used to be young. It was Keith Sweat and Edition.
Yeah, but we don't have something with the ladies,
Right.
Right, Moni
Right.
Love,
Right. Moni in the
Boss.
middle.
You know what I mean? Like we really need to put something together. Or they need to get something together because you take a look at the Bret. The Bret was the first female artist to go platinum,
Right.
right? To
And that's
do
what
$1 million.
Functified.
Functified.
Yep.
Right. You take a look at who's my girl,
Missy
Little
Elliott.
Kim, Missy Elliott.
Yeah.
Missy Elliott, Little Kim.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
The old Lil Kim.
The old Little Kim. I don't,
Shout out to Lil Kim.
yeah, I mean, I can't. Nope. I take it down. I take it back. No shout out. Bring it back. Can't.
Shout out to
Can't.
the old Lil Kim.
Why? What's wrong with shouting out to Lil Kim?
Because she wasn't confident
Yeah,
in
she
her
went from
skin.
Lil Kim to Chucky.
Oh, okay.
She wasn't.
And she
confident
looked
in her
good
skin.
back then.
Yeah.
I mean, she was pretty. She was a very pretty girl.
It's
They got to
sad.
realize that the industry sometimes put a lot of stuff in women's heads. I was talking to someone, and when you managing somebody, it's really hard to manage a woman far as getting them ready, their looks, their hair, far as financial than it is a man. Would you agree, manager sitting over there in the corner? So sometimes with females, like y'all can come and look. You know,
Any kind of way.
Right, I got.
That's what I did today.
Now, if I came in here with a baseball hat, not a little makeup on, you know, y'all be looking at me like that. What happened to Savvy? You know what I'm saying? You know, so
I know about
sometimes
you. It
the
took me a while to
industry.
look like this.
Yeah, I know it did. But sometimes in the industry, you know, they put a lot of pressure on women to look a certain way, and if you don't have a strong mind, you're gonna. And that's why she started doing all that stuff to her because
That's
she
all.
was really a pretty. Not saying
She
she's
was.
not now, but she was really pretty.
She's not.
She's not.
She's not.
Y'all can't say that.
She looks
She's
like
not pretty. She just not.
She looks
just
like
don't look
that leprechaun.
herself.
Yeah.
She
Not
looks
the
like
Lord.
that leprechaun.
Okay.
Oh my God.
She
All
does,
right.
and that's bad. But you
Did
know
you-
what? I fault not it, the managers and stuff like that, but I fault men. And when it comes to our queens, I fault black men.
Okay,
you know,
let's talk about
there's
it.
nothing wrong with our queens. It's nothing wrong with your breast size, your butt size. There's nothing wrong with any of that. You know, that's what make you different. That's why you're unique, right?
Right.
You take a look at Maya, right? Maya haven't had
No,
any
she
surgery.
haven't.
And you take a look at all the young ladies now who are getting the butt implants
Yep.
taken out, right? Come on, man. Come on.
But once again, society, most of them are in the industry, and the young ladies that's walking around as, you know, just like every day, I don't
Right.
even understand why they doing it, but I mean, I get it. I don't understand it, but I get it because as a woman, sometimes we look at each other and we challenge each other by looking at it. It's not even about the men sometimes. Sometimes we just be like, oh, she's pretty. I want to look like her, you know, so sometimes we our own worst enemy.
True.
Man, you better check with your man first.
Man,
Come
screw
home
that
with
man. I
all
don't
that
have one.
Co-
But anyway, I think our time is running out. So
Yeah, time is running out. We got 5 minutes?
yeah, so
Legend is so awesome. She
I know.
stuck those 5 beautiful fingers up in the ass. 5.
shout out to Miss Legend
Yep.
Always.
Yep.
on the ones and
Always.
twos back there.
Yep. Want to shout out to our folks that's looking and dropping comments. Mike McCoy, Lamont Elliott. You know, hey,
Shout out, yes, look, give shout out to Lamont Elliott. That's my man
Lamont.
right there.
Lamont.
And I want to give a shout out to my other artist, BRM. You know, he gonna be here soon, so
Dutton.
y'all gonna meet him. Can't wait. Can't wait.
Yep. Yep.
Okay, Lamont.
Social media is very powerful.
Yes, it
That's
is.
right, Lamont.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, it
And
is.
you going to talk, Lamont. We're going to talk, sir.
Hey, so I don't know what you got going on, RL.
You know, this is it.
His rap career.
Yeah. right.
Yeah,
MC Milk Dud.
Milk done. Woo. Yeah.
Don't get mad. Don't get mad.
You know, with that day job, you know, you can't rap
I
certain
can't.
things.
No, man. That's why I'm on here. Y'all don't. See, this is the first time y'all meet me.
Yeah.
Y'all would have been on the show last season. Y'all would have met a totally different RL.
Yes.
My mouth is awful.
This is the censored version.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Not
We
used
got
to.
put off the air because of him.
Yeah, man. I'd have been fired.
Yes. From the day job.
Yeah, easily. But
Come back a night shift. We ain't got to ask you.
no, but y'all already know. This is it. I'm focused on GVTV.
Yes.
Trying to get better with this. Trying to, be a better husband, better father. You dig? Like I said, we went down to South Carolina. Our second oldest graduated Army boot camp. Will be coming home to go to Morgan in August, and then the third is going away to play football.
Right.
The oldest is getting married in July, and then we have 11 and 9-year-olds. So that's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And it's crazy to say this, but it's just it's a job, but it's not a job you get paid, but it's a job. Being a black man, I really, and you should, but I really have to take my job and my role in my household serious.
Yes.
Right? Because the path that they leave me and start on, I guide them to that.
Right.
Me and my wife. My wife does an incredible job because I'm a big ass kid.
Shout out to the wife. Shout out to the wife.
So
Shout out to the kids.
yeah, I'm working.
But they
fuck
also
them
look
kids.
at your past.
Yeah. They
They
look.
also look at your because that's where they'll example their that's what the first hand taken for example is what you're doing.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, and I'm very transparent. I let them
Right.
know about all my mistakes, all the things I did that I shouldn't have done. So
Right.
they don't have to do it.
Gotcha.
So I'm just trying to be a better person, right?
Absolutely.
That's
Hallelujah.
it. That's what I've been doing.
Let's get the amens on that one right there.
Right.
Yeah.
So we usually close out about what we're doing, but I want to close out with the two guys.
All right.
So let us know what y'all got going on, what's coming up. Outside
Let you start this time.
Outside of Fashion Statement 3.
Well, outside of the fashion show, I'm actually working on my album, so that's where my main focus is. I haven't dropped a project the album probably in a year or two.
Okay.
So that's where my main focus at right now.
Right.
All right.
All right. That's good. That's good.
I'm working on a couple of singles and an EP called Blood.
Oh.
It's like a dark pop project.
Okay.
And then this summer, I'm just trying to stay busy with shows. And aside from Savvy's awesome show, I'm trying to do my own showcase at the end of the year called like the Blood Tour, probably like the FPX or something like a theater. So just trying to do a lot of good stuff this summer.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Can you just throw a little bone in there for Iconic and just say what he got going on? That's my
Iconic.
man over there. I know I keep
Yes.
putting you on the spot, but that's my man over there.
If you follow Iconic Entertainment on Instagram, he has a bunch of showcases coming up with a lot of awesome local talent, celebrity guests. If you are a local artist or not even local, wherever you are, and you need an opportunity, send Iconic your music. If he likes what he hears and he feels you have potential, he will put you on a showcase, get you that exposure that you've been trying to get. Like I said, you believe in yourself, and he'll believe in you as well.
All right.
Oh shit, what's up, Icon?
Plug.
All right. You gonna take us out?
Yeah. So why not? The show's over.
Yeah.
We're not gonna go for another 60 minutes. All right, cool. Check us out. I want to thank everybody who've been rocking with us for the last 3 or 4 years, holding us down. We still haven't received any money, so fuck y'all on that note. But again, as always, thank you for the love and the support. And until next week, GVTV at Digital Impact Studios, and we out.
We out.